Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Nolan, or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to the Optimistic Survival Series. We are down in the Ancient City where we left off in our Ancient City special, the episode 50 special episode. And if you remember, well, we were down here and we had a couple warden encounters, so we had to make a safe exit. But I have spent multiple hours down here. You can see all of the wool placed all around, and I have been clearing out all of the shriekers, and I have done a pretty good job. This is not all of them. I wish there were only 25 down here. We have a lot more both up at our base, and I think I have a couple in the chests right over here. Right in here we have 14, and then none in there, maybe some in the ender chest as well, doesn't look like it. I did take a load of resources up to the top. I also confirmed my suspicions that we were summoning, or at least not necessarily summoning, but triggering a Skulk Shrieker as we flew up, and one of the times that I went up, it actually summoned a warden. So we had a warden stuck in the cave right above us for a little while. He couldn't reach us, but I heard the heartbeat pretty much non-stop as I was down here removing some of those shriekers and a lot of the sensors too as well. We will definitely have to find a fun use for those in the future. But today's episode should be a lot more fun than last episode because we are just pretty much opening chests and exploring everything that this ancient city has to offer. I think we opened maybe 4 or 5, 6 chests, something like that, in the last episode, so we didn't quite get around to all of them, and this is catching my eye right here. This looks like there could be something on the inside, so let's crack this open and have a look. I'm currently on 3 strikes, just a sensor right here. I am currently on 3 strikes, but it has been a while, so that may be down to 2 or even 1. I'm not 100% sure, but we are on... So we're on alert a little bit, but I'm not super worried because I have done a pretty thorough inspection of this whole ancient city and making sure that there aren't any shriekers left. I would even let the timer cool down a little bit and then chuck a snowball or shoot an arrow or something in a certain direction just to see if it would trigger any shriekers. So as far as I'm concerned, we are very, very safe down here. It's actually our journey back up to the surface now that is the most dangerous. But we are going to start right here in the middle, and since the night vision is running out, and I'm actually out of night vision potions down here, we are just going to start placing torches. I think that will be okay, and we can do so without any concern because all of those shriekers are gone. We are going to start in this chest right here because there should be something... Oh wait, never mind. I thought that was an enchanted golden apple in there. Just a normal golden apple. But I'm trying to remember how we get into this little base right here. I know that there is some kind of secret door or a lever or something, and I don't want to necessarily just break through the wall, but we may have to come back to this towards the end of the episode, and that is not a big deal at all. Well, that night vision was definitely great while it lasted, but I just don't think we need it anymore. Plus, I need to light up down here at some point, so why not just do it now when we are running around exploring every facet of this ancient city. It's time to start finding some chests, though. And I don't have any signifier wool, if that's what we want to call it. No orange wool. I placed it all. I actually placed all of our orange, lime, yellow, red, and I think just those 4 colors. I used up all of the wool in those 4 colors that we had, so I would have to run back up to the top if I wanted to get more of that. This one was a tricky one. There was a shrieker right in here, but then there was another one in the floor. I set that off a couple of times trying to locate it, and there were sensors all around. I checked all edges of this little structure here, couldn't find anything, and unfortunately, of course, it was buried in the floor. But that is behind us, and now this is in front of us. How about that? 2 enchanted golden apples in one chest, and we have plenty of chests to go. Lots of enchanted books in here, some more Swift Sneak and Echo Shards. And I suppose we could just place a torch in front of the chests once we have looted them. And we got a cat music disc, always a great one to have. And it might not hurt for me to run back up to the surface to grab quite a few more shulker boxes just to carry those around down here. But I want to keep all of our treasure separate so I can keep track of what exactly we have. I know we got some skulk from that, but I don't really consider that treasure as much as all of these items right here. So that's 2 chests down, of course, with the ones that we found yesterday. I will have to tally up how many chests we end up finding in this structure. I'm very curious to know. But again, like I said last episode, I believe it's upwards of 32 chests, or maybe 32 is how many there are. In this one right here, well, we must have already been to this one. I guess it may have had some orange wool in front of it that I destroyed on accident. Over here, this is where we left off because of all the shriekers in this area. I did get all of them taken care of, and we have a lot of remnants from that adventure. I will have to come back here with some efficiency shears and unbreaking for sure, because there's a lot of wool that I need to remove now. In here, we have a few enchanting bottles, a name tag, some diamond horse armor, and a lot of amethyst shards. I think that's the first time we have gotten those. I also spotted a few amethyst geodes in the walls and kind of hiding in some of the corners around here, so that is very nice to know. I will also have to come down here with an efficiency hoe at some point and remove all of this skulk. It's a great way to locate a lot of diamond ore pretty quickly. Now, what I haven't done is gone up into these caves and removed the shriekers from those, so I do need to be a little mindful as we get close to those, just because I don't want to accidentally summon a warden outside of the ancient city. And I know it seems like we haven't found a whole lot of loot chests yet, but I am mostly still in the part that we explored in the last episode. That's why all of these chests have already been opened. Alright, here we go. Here's another chest, and we have a diamond hoe in here. Fortune 3, efficiency 5. In fact, this is exactly what I was just saying we need, so there we go. How convenient. A couple more enchanted golden apples. Where were those when we needed them last Thanksgiving? Another Swift Sneak book and some other cursed books. A cursed book right there. Of course, that has Curse of Vanishing on it, so we will have to deal with that. But I don't plan on dying. We haven't died since episode 1 or 2, so I think we will be okay. Let's check out this one right here. A couple more books in there, some more skulk. And another diamond hoe, this time with Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, and Unbreaking 3. That one is a lot more favorable to the one with Curse of Vanishing on it, so that might be our primary. Of course, this has Silk Touch on it. It will be nice to have one with Fortune as well. And then over in this chest, nothing too fancy in here, but we have some more music disc shards and a lot of soul torches actually, a couple catalysts in there. And it looks like we are going to have to run up and make a quick pit stop now with a full inventory, or I could just take this over to our chest. I'm going to hit this last chest though while we are over here. Not a whole lot in it, another diamond hoe. We are going to have more than enough of those by the time we are through with this ancient city. But I figured I will go ahead and fly up. We are running low on torches anyway, so I will want to grab more of those. As I fly up, I don't know if it'll show on the caption, but listen closely for the... Oh, I guess we do have more night vision and more torches. Okay, well, I need more shulker boxes anyway. But listen closely for the shrieker sounds. We may or may not hear those. Yep, there it was, right on the captions. I don't know if you heard it. It was very brief, but we did set off a skulk shrieker. And it doesn't look like the warden has emerged, because we would have got the darkness effect from that. But yes, I will need to go in there at some point and see about disabling some of those shriekers, which could prove to be pretty difficult. And do we have a skeleton? I guess we had a skeleton on our roof. I'm gonna have to do a lot of exterminating throughout our area. Alright, and so far we have 3 full shulker boxes, mostly regeneration potions at this point, but we do have a lot of enchanted books as well. Definitely lots to sort through, and I'm very excited about all of that stuff, but let me grab a few more shulker boxes and we will head back down and finish the job. Alright, I have 7 more shulker boxes, which might be a little bit too optimistic here, but we will see what we can fill up. And I'm just going to say screw it, and we are going to drink the night vision. I just like being able to see everything a little bit more than having to place torches everywhere that we go. We will still mark off chests, but I just don't want to have to deal with those torches. I've got to find some of our unexplored areas. Here we go. Lots of chests over here. Not bad. I take that back. That was a pretty bad chest. And right here, it's decent once again. I just want to take everything, even the iron stuff that we don't need, just to put all of the loot together and see what we got as a whole. And we have a little chest in here hiding away. Let's grab everything out of here. We're not getting too many more enchanted golden apples based off the loot that I am finding. I think we've kind of already hit the high-ticket items just a little bit. And we just got some more coal, a saddle out of that one. The only thing about the torches is I kind of knew where I had already gone. With this, it's making it a little difficult just kind of running around frantically with no sense of direction. I wonder if we have any chests under all of this skulk here. This almost looks like a tomb, but I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't look like it. And here is one of those amethyst geodes I was talking about, kind of tucked away in the corner there. Of course, that's not super helpful to us right now. These chests are, though. And there we go. We have the smithing template, the armor trim from the ancient city. Now I just have to... I'm trying to remember if there are 2. I need to double check on that. I will do that right now. Alright, so we have the ward armor trim, which is one of 2 armor trims found in the ancient city, the other being the silence armor trim. And from what I have heard, it is going to be very, very difficult to get it. And if we find it down here, it will be very, very lucky. So fingers crossed that we do come across that, but it might be a very long time and multiple ancient cities before we do come away with that. So we have been to all of these chests over here. Again, that same issue I'm running into now with the night vision potions. I think when this night potion expires, or when this night vision potion expires, I will just go back to the torches, because I cannot figure out what chests we have looted and which ones we haven't. But as I'm flying around in here, it's looking like we've actually hit most of the chests, which I don't know, I'm a little disappointed by, because I was hoping there would be more than I thought. Let's see what we have in here. No armor trim in this one. And this could be a new wing that we haven't yet explored. I'm hoping that's the case, but I think we have been up in this area right here. Yes, there is a torch in front of that chest. So I think it might be time to hit the middle of this now. So let me fly back in that direction. Our night vision is going away, so we'll go ahead and rest on this middle portal. Well, what everybody assumes will be a portal eventually. It's pretty dark over here, but that is just because I was using the wool for these chests instead of torches. So I'm going to go ahead and place torches on them. And then I can see the dark spots and figure out where we need to loot. Alright, I think we have a fresh chest right here. We sure do. And no armor trims, but some books. And they're not really great books either. But again, we will just continue on finding what we can. And as I said before, I think it's time we head to the center now. It all looks fairly lit up, so I don't think we're going to find too many more chests. Of course, if I come across any more, I will definitely showcase that. But now we need to figure out how to get in here. I don't know if there is a certain method, or... I mean, I know that we can just break through the floor, but I know that there is another way in. I think. I could be wrong. Alright, I found a couple of methods online, so we will just give these a shot. Apparently, there could be a sensor that is barricaded in this wall. I'm not seeing it, and I don't want to dig too far down. So, I don't think that is what we are looking for. Okay, I think we just drop right down here, and apparently this is where the door is located. But I don't know how we get it open. Oh, here it is. Here's some wool. At least I would assume this is where it is. Well, this is just wool going all the way around. I don't know what that is for. Alright, we're just going to give up and break right through. There we go. We're in. How about that? And I know that there are maybe some chests in here. I know there's a lot of great redstone components that we could take. But I don't know what else we might find. Well, I didn't actually find anything else in there, so I guess that is off the table now. And all I can do is just look around for some other chests, hope that we find a little bit more loot, but otherwise that will be all for this ancient city. Well, I have not found anything else in terms of chests or loot or anything interesting, so I think we will just gather everything up, head back to the top, and take a look at all of our treasure that we found. And I have gone ahead and organized all of our treasure, and boy did we do pretty good. Let's just go through this one at a time. We'll start with this shulker box right down here. So we got 17 potions of regeneration 2, all 22 seconds long. I don't really know when we are going to use these. Maybe I will turn them into a splash potion or something like that, and we can just use them on animals and villagers, things that need extra health. We also got plenty of enchanted bottles, lots of coal, which is great, some amethyst shards. We will be able to use those for spyglasses and tinted glass, which we actually haven't made yet. I'll have to make a farm using that. And then, of course, some bones, glowberries, and candles, all of that normal stuff in there. In here, we got a total of 76 normal books, 4 name tags, 8 compasses, and 7 leads. We also got 19 enchanted books, if we include the Swift Sneak that I added to my leggings. So I will just kind of quickly hover over all of these so you can check out all of the different books that we got. Of course, I am very excited about Respiration 3 as well, which we need to add to our helmet. In here, we have our armor and tools that we got, so 3 sets of diamond leggings, one of them with cursive binding, which essentially renders that useless, but we also got blast protection 4, and these fantastic leggings with protection 4, unbreaking 3, and mending. We also got 4 different diamond hose, with this one being the one that has piqued my interest, Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, and Unbreaking 3, and then we have this one with Curse of Vanishing but Efficiency 5 as well. We also got another Silk Touch hoe. 4 sets of diamond horse armor, 10 iron leggings all enchanted, and 6 more saddles, which we will be able to add to our horses right over in our horse stables. And the last chest with all of our wonderful treasure in it. We got a couple music discs, the 13 track, we got 3 cats, and 16 music disc fragments, which I believe we need 8 of to create that full music disc. 62 soul torches, all of these sensors, almost 3 stacks of skulk sensors, 39 skulk shriekers, which I'm not convinced I picked up all of them. I'm sure there were a few more than just 39. We got a regular golden apple, 30 echo shards, and then some skulk catalysts, veins, and just regular blocks. And then the really big ticket item, the ward armor trim, and 4 enchanted golden apples. Of course, we did not get the silence armor trim, which I am a little disappointed about, but hey, it gives us another excuse to go find and raid another ancient city, so yippee for that. But that is where I am going to end the episode for today. I really hope you enjoyed the second half of our ancient city raid. I know I certainly did, and it sort of feels like a fresh starting point for us. Sort of like after we defeat the Wither or the Ender Dragon, we will have to find some new projects here in the valley to work on. But don't worry, I have a lot in store for us. But again, if you enjoyed today's episode, definitely hit that thumbs up button, and be sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on daily content as soon as I publish it. Check the description for some more important information, links, how to contact me, all of that good stuff. And with all of that being said, comment, like, subscribe, remember to stay optimistic, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye.